Hey everyone, it's Alicia and happy Monday, and I'm wishing each of you a very happy and creative week. Also a restful one, I hope. My week is not going to be restful, folks. My friend arrives today, and I'll give her a day to settle in with jet lag. And then we head off tomorrow and we start touring because she is only here for 1 week, folks. She and her 18-year-old daughter. So we have to cram a whole lot of sightseeing into a very, very short period of time. She's never been here before. And she's super excited. This is like the trip of a lifetime for her. So I have planned a really tight schedule of touring. She's going to be exhausted by the time she goes home. And I think you guys are too, because I'm going to film as much as I can to share with you, because I know for some of you, this might be a chance to see things that you've wanted to see forever. So bear with me, folks. If I upload a lot of short videos, it's because I don't want you to miss anything. And obviously, you just choose what you watch. That way you can pick and choose, cherry pick what you want and what you don't want. I think that's the best way to handle it, because there's so much to see. And we are going to see the whole country in a very short period of time. I have moved, this apartment is really small. It's small for 2 people, folks. It's 300 square feet. So that's smaller than a lot of your bedrooms. I know. So just remember now, it's 2 of us and a dog, and now my girlfriend and her 18-year-old daughter. 4 of us in here, folks. And my husband does not like tight quarters. So I did a little rearranging today. I also moved some of my making supplies into the back room so I could work on packaging at night. My girlfriend is an early to bed person, and I'm not. So I can stay up and do packaging at night, and she can rest, which is great. So my husband does not like making supplies in the bedroom, so I had to sort of tuck them and hide them. He knows they're there, that he just doesn't want to see them. That's his rule, and it's fair enough. It's a very small room. I don't blame him. So it was a lot of like buying baskets and sticking under the bed, folks. And that way I can continue packaging at night while my girlfriend's sleeping and my husband's out on the back porch enjoying himself, and the 18-year-old is either out back or having a good time wandering. We also have some people that we've set her up with to take her out so that the 18-year-old gets a younger person's experience here, not just Alicia's crazy tour of the Holy Land, which is going to be very fast-paced. That said, I have some paper that arrived. My husband gets all these alerts on his cell phone because he has an Israeli phone number for work. I do not. I kept my US number so that my family and friends could text me here free of charge. So I took out a special plan. So here the rule is if you get a package above like a small envelope size, you have to put the phone number on. And even if it's just slightly above, what we would call slightly above, you have to put the phone number on it. So my husband gets all these alerts whenever I get a package. So you can imagine from the alley stuff, he was getting alerts all the time. Like, Alicia, go get your package. Alicia, go get your package. And today he got an alert that they have some paper here for me. And he was like, what is this box from America? And I was like, oh, that might be my Stamperia or my Graphic 45 paper. And so I probably won't go get that today because I need him to come with me and I need his ID. And he's already taking us to the airport, folks, so I cannot haul this man for an hour to the post office. It'll probably be tomorrow or the day after. But that's okay. I don't mind waiting. I'm super excited to get this paper. I have never owned Stamperia or Graphic 45 paper, so I am so excited. I don't care which one comes first. But I'm just going to be patient and wait till he has time. I am hoping that the Wi-Fi works, folks. We are going to some remote parts of this country, so please bear with me. If I don't show up for a day, again, it's not because I don't want to. It's likely because we're touring and the internet just isn't working. It happens a lot here, a lot more than I ever talk about. There's several times during the day where my phone just goes dark, or I don't have internet at home, or I don't have internet on my phone. So you just have to be patient. But as I go further and further out to more and more remote places, that could happen more and more consistently. So if I just don't show up for a day, forgive me, folks. It's not that I'm not interested in sharing with you or commenting. It's that for this next week, I'm going to some very remote places. Great places, but remote places. And Wi-Fi may be very inconsistent. And it might be at inconvenient times, like we may just get back to our Airbnb or hotel, and there's no internet. So, it's very hard for me on my cell phone to upload from here. It's very difficult. They gave me a limited data band, so I try to use Wi-Fi as much as possible so I don't exceed it. But if I get to the hotel and there's like nothing, then I'm stuck, or the Airbnb, I'm stuck. And because it happens a lot even here in the city, I know it's going to happen in these remote locations. Like one of the places we're going is very off the grid. It's super off the grid. And I'm not going to say more because I want to wait until you see it, but it's so special. But it's far, folks, by Israeli standards. This country is only 8 hours long, folks. It's very different than the US. So when they mean long, they mean like 8 hours from one tip to the other and less than 4 across. But far means like off the grid, means it's a very remote area. It's a very special area that we're going to, and they barely have cell signal there. You have to often drive into town, the closest town, to just get cell. So I know that day it's likely you will not hear from me. And I'll let you know before that happens. So just bear with me, because I don't know about some of these other remote places what's going to happen, okay? I wish all of you a very, very happy making week. I hope those of you that took a look at the Alley sale did really well. I hope you got stuff at 40 and 50% off. Some of the Christmas stuff I had to search, but it was available at 40 and 50% off. So I did do a haul. My husband's not going to like getting those ding, ding, dings alerts, but I did, because some of the savings were great. Not from some of the bigger stores. Some of the bigger stores offered 10, 15%. Some of the smaller ones offered 40. So I did haul from some stores I've never hauled from before, and we'll have to see what it's like, folks. It'll be an experience, and again, you'll be sharing it with you, so we'll be doing this together. I hope your week is super restorative. If you're at work, I hope that it goes well and that you have time for yourself in the evenings to spend with friends and family. You have a little bit of time to make. And I'll be doing my packaging and my Alice stuff in my back room. Wish me luck with that while I'm touring. And I will be back on later today. Probably much later today. Probably more like 6 o'clock your time to comment on everybody's stuff, because I'm about to head to the airport, folks. All right, take care. I just wanted to say have a great week, folks. Bye for now.